My family demanded my money, so I gave them a fake crypto scam. I had finally done it, $22,000 sitting in a high-yield savings account. It wasn't a fortune, but it was my fortune. Earned from 2 years of working a soul-crushing data entry job during the day and delivering takeout until midnight. It was 2 years of instant noodles, of saying no to friends, of watching my youth tick by from behind a steering wheel. But it was worth it because it was a down payment. I had a specific condo picked out, a little one-bedroom with a small balcony perfect for a single potted tomato plant. My own space, my escape. I was filling out the pre-approval paperwork when my phone buzzed. It was my Aunt Carol. My heart sank. I knew that buzz. It was the I need something buzz. I let it go to voicemail. 5 minutes later, a text from my cousin Mike. Hey, got a sec. Need to ask you something important. Then the final blow, a call from my mom. I had to answer that one. Her voice was strained. Honey, Carol and Mike are a little worried about you. They think you should be making smarter moves with your money. I knew exactly what smarter moves meant. It meant their car payment, Mike's credit card debt, Carol's vacation fund. For my entire adult life, I had been the family emergency fund, the responsible one they could always count on to bail them out. But this was different. This was my future. If I gave in this time, I would never get out. I would be their safety net forever, and my own dreams would just fade away. That night, I couldn't sleep. I was scrolling through my phone, seeing all these ridiculous ads for meme coins with dogs on them, and a thought, cold and sharp, cut through my anxiety. It was a terrible, beautiful, perfect idea. If they wanted an investment, I would give them one. I spent the next week possessed. I used a free website builder to create the most amateurish, ridiculous-looking webpage you've ever seen. I called it FamCoin. The logo was a clip art image of a piggy bank with wings. I wrote a white paper filled with meaningless corporate jargon I pulled from business articles, leveraging synergistic blockchain paradigms for hyperdeflationary familial growth. It was complete nonsense. I created a social media account for it and posted one picture, a graph I made in a spreadsheet showing a single, impossibly steep line going up. The trap was set. At our next family dinner, I feigned hesitation. I brought it up like it was a secret I didn't want to share. Well, there is this private thing I've been working on. It's an early-stage crypto project, FamCoin. Their eyes lit up with a familiar, greedy glint. They leaned in, smelling easy money. Mike, who can't even balance his own checkbook, started asking about the tokenomics. Carol was already calculating her returns. I told them it was a private round just for family. That made them feel special. By the end of the night, they were practically begging me to take their money. Mike invested $5,000, his supposed life savings. Carol threw in $7,000. Even my mom, pressured by the others, put in $2,000. The money didn't go into a crypto wallet. It went directly into a new, separate savings account I had opened that morning. For the next month, I played the part. I sent them fake weekly updates with new, even more ridiculous charts. Incredible news! FamCoin has partnered with a major unnamed tech firm. They were ecstatic. They were planning renovations. They were looking at new cars. Meanwhile, I closed on my condo. I signed the papers, got the keys, and spent the first night on an air mattress on the floor, surrounded by boxes, breathing in the quiet. The next morning, I sat on my empty floor, drank a cup of coffee, and sent one final message to the family group chat. Urgent update. Due to unforeseen market volatility and a catastrophic security breach, the FamCoin network has collapsed. All assets are irretrievably lost. I'm so sorry. My phone didn't just buzz. It sounded like a trapped horn. It vibrated so hard it fell off the cardboard box I was using as a table. A flood of calls. Texts filled with rage and disbelief. I listened to one of Carol's voicemails, a screeching tirade of threats and insults. I listened to Mike's, which was just him weeping. Then I calmly, methodically blocked every single one of their numbers. My first mortgage bill came a week later. I used their investment to pay the first 6 months in one lump sum.